This is a collection of every LEGO Star Wars minifig ever. Except I just lied to you. It's not. When I bought this collection in June of 2024, it was nearly complete, but every day it becomes less complete because I have not updated this collection, meaning I haven't added any minifigs to this bottom case that clearly was leaving room for expansion since June of 2024. And so, in today's video, thanks to Whatnot, who sponsored it, we are going to be completing the LEGO Star Wars minifig collection. I mean, every minifig ever made using Whatnot. And we are missing a big one here. New York Yoda is one of the most expensive LEGO Star Wars minifigs ever, and he's not here. So we also have to try to find him on Whatnot, and that is definitely going to be a challenge. So I've created a checklist here so we can track my progress throughout the video until we reach the coveted 100% true Jedi completion of the collection of every LEGO Star Wars minifig. I also feel like it'd be weird not to mention this because it's going to be on your screen the whole time. I have a lot of Whatnot credit money. Every time you sign up for Whatnot using my link in the description below, you'll get a $15 credit. I get a $5 credit. That's how I got so much Whatnot money. They didn't just like give me more money. It's just from you guys signing up. So thank you so much for signing up. If you haven't signed up for Whatnot yet, use the link in the description below. But let's get on to collecting these minifigs. It's currently pretty early on a Friday morning, so there's only a couple of sellers live, but we'll hop into Robert Maynard's stream first. Let's see what he's got. I think they recently changed this too, so you can still see the footage of the stream while you're in the buy it now. I absolutely love that. That's a great feature change, by the way. SW1231. He's got them by the SW numbers, which ironically is exactly how I did my little paper here. I wrote out all the SW numbers.
Yes, SWS. How's it going?
Oh, there's one. That's Ahsoka. That's the Ahsoka we need. He's getting us started. All right, let's see. Ahsoka. Should be that one. Cross that off my list because I'm definitely buying this. Waiting for him to start it, though. Come on, I want to buy it. Start her up. Let's go. I've already crossed it off my list, so I've already bought it. All right, we're in for 8. Make it 9. Make it 10. Make it 11. And as long as no one outbids me, I'll have my first of like 69 figures that I need. And it doesn't look like anyone's outbid me, so I've got my first long way to go. And I just unlocked free shipping. Oh no, I got it on the wrong credit card. That's bad. All right, so I'm telling him that I need a ton of stuff. So let's see what else he runs that I might need. Oh, that's the Night Trooper. All right, we're on number 2 here. I'm gonna cross this off my list preemptively as well. The Night Trooper. So this will be 2 out of 73 because it's 69 like figures that are blank spots, and then we're replacing 4 minifigs. So 73 in total. This is gonna be an insane time, and I think I'm gonna try to do this all in like 2 or 3 days. We're hunting them all down one by one here. Night Troopers adding into my Thrawn's army as well. May as well while I'm at it. All right, we got our second. What the heck is this? You said 2025 Scout Trooper, and in my head I was like, there's no 2025 Scout Trooper. That's crazy. Do I have to buy this? Am I like obligated? I feel like it. Just because The Simpsons just came back. That's insane. Nah.
Congratulations.
So it looks like he's selling a classic Boba right now. We're gonna have to come back later in the day when more sellers are live because there's a lot of other shows scheduled for Friday afternoon. It will definitely start to heat up today. Unfortunately, I have to do my own show on Saturday, so I'm actually gonna be busy during like kind of peak hours, I feel like, but we'll definitely be able to get a lot of stuff because it's Friday night. There'll be a lot of sellers live. So basically, I'm playing Call of Duty, and I figure I may as well open up Whatnot and start buying some things more for this video. So enjoy this little montage of playing games and buying figs on Whatnot. Bid. Oh, at the last second, I got the bid in. Let's go. I got outbid. All right.
It was a penny.
About to win a Cal Kestis as well. Oh no, 3 seconds. I was trying to get my list out to get up to date here because I've been walking up and down stairs trying to set up this footage, and this guy's auctioning like so many things I need. Let's go, just won a game, and he's about to run this UCS Django right now. He does have the wrong antenna, but I do have an extra antenna from my UCS Slave ones. I can just replace it, so we're gonna do that. $63, $60, $71. Definitely an expensive buy. Oh, 81. All right. We just got UCS Django. I think that should have been the most expensive figure I still needed, hopefully. So Django Fett has been picked up now. That's perfect, just in time. Unfortunately, at this point, my screen recording failed, but I was able to pick up some more minifigs as I played, and honestly, I felt like I got a pretty good deal on a young Boba Fett at only $13. All right, we just bought Jedi Vader from the Gulag chat. I continue my night picking up over a dozen more LEGO Star Wars minifigures from various sellers, including a couple of older minifigures that I needed to replace within the collection. I mean, just look at that clone pilot fin. I don't know why they shaved it down so haphazardly, but they did, so it's got to be replaced. Not bad progress for the night, but my toughest challenge was ahead. At this point, I'm about a third of the way through all the figures that I need to buy, but I've yet to have a really solid lead on the most expensive one, the I Heart New York Yoda. And it's one that I kind of came across yesterday while I was actually doing my own Whatnot stream. I saw the thumbnail from Boost Bricks and it said banger stream, and apparently he's bang on because it's got a gold C-3PO, you see a Queen Amidala, Grand Admiral Thrawn, Cloud City in the foreground, and sealed in its baggie, a New York Yoda. So I checked his account and he's using this thumbnail again on June 1st, which means that like these figures might not actually be for sale in that particular stream, unfortunately. Like they could have already been sold, or he's waiting to sell them later and just like use them as, I don't want to call him a clickbaiter, but it got me to click. So I'm going to message him and ask him if that New York Yoda is still for sale and how much money he wants for it. But if not, I have an old friend I can contact.
Please, old friend.
While I'm waiting for him to respond, though, I've still got like 40 minifigs to track down, so we got to get to it. Jandern is running a ton of figs that I need right now, so I'm just going to go on a massive win streak and buy as many of them as possible. I sent it, like, he came in my one-off stream, he's like, hey, what figs do you need? I'm like, I have a list, just take a screenshot. He set up a bunch of them like off to the side, and he's like, when your stream's over, come to my stream. So that's what I did. I rated him, I'm in his stream, and now I'm buying. I'm trying to go on like a 20 minifig win streak on his live stream. I'm gonna set the record for most auctions won in a row on Whatnot. All right, so we've won 3 in a row already. So I gotta, I bought the Ahsoka there. He's running Bounty Hunter C-3PO, so as soon as I win him, I'll cross him off. But I also need to cross off one more. Young Leia I bought, and I can't find her to cross her off. I need this Bounty Hunter C-3PO. Give me this. No, no, no. Oh, I almost messed up on the bid button. Why are people bidding against me? Why is this happening? I can't believe on an auction app this would happen. Young Leia, where is she? Did I already cross her off? Did I just buy her a second time on accident? Young Leia, she's way up here for no reason. Okay, cool. Bounty Hunter C-3PO. Who is this one? R7A7. Where is he? He's down here. Okay, so as soon as we get him, we'll cross him off. So I'll report back to you guys after I buy a bunch of these, but it should only take like 10-15 minutes, and we'll have probably close to every figure that I needed, which is great. So shout out Jandern, really helped out here. To push my win streak into double digits, I bought a clone cadet that I had already purchased earlier in this challenge. I think I let my ego get the best of me, but I was not losing. People began to catch on to my winning streak though, and they were trying to outbid me, leading to me spending $17 on the Gonk droid from Jedi Bob's Starfighter. Thanks, guys. That Gonk droid is definitely not, like, people are bidding me up, all right? I want to keep my win streak, but I also, like, I want to put a stop to it by, like, leaving someone with the bag. So I just got Darth Dev. Now he's running Jedi Bob. I need Jedi Bob. Let me make sure I have him on my list here. Where would Jedi Bob be? I already have Jedi Bob. Should I let the streak end? I think I'm going to let the streak end here. It's already crossed off my list. I'm letting someone else have it. Whatever the win streak was, it's over. It is what it is. Then a miracle occurred. The bidder's payment failed, so we challenged the call on the field.
Actually, Ryan, your streak is continued because that payment has not succeeded.
And with the referee's decision in my favor, the win streak was still on, and I was back at it. Is my list over? Or no, I do need this Han Solo, don't I? I do! Bid! Oh, all right, I almost missed it. Shoot. I picked up a few more figs from Jandern to close out my streak, and then I hopped over to Jellyfig's stream, where, of course, my screen recording failed, unfortunately, but I was able to pick up like 15 or 16 more figures from him all in one go. He put them all in one lot for me that you see here that I bought for $525, so we were able to get a ton more here. All right, I'm down to the last half dozen minifigs that I need in the Mouse Droid, Commander Praji, an Imperial Navy Trooper, R5-D4, UCS Boba Fett, and the New York Yoda. This one's not very mini. It's actually pretty wild. This is one of 3 ever made, and I own this, but I'd never actually owned the minifig version of it, so I'm excited to pair them together. Now, the guy that I asked for his sealed one earlier, he replied and said he would need about $4,300. That was his price. And it's, I don't think, an unfair price for a sealed-in bag New York Yoda. However, I do have an old friend that has a New York Yoda that's already out of the bag, and it came from a former LEGO employee, so I know it's a genuine LEGO item, so I would feel comfortable paying a lot of money for it from him. And I think we're going to give him a call and see how much he wants for it, because I know he said to me that he would sell it to me. So I think we could get a better price on the sealed one. Since I would open it anyway, it feels silly to buy a sealed one. Yo, is this Fat Figs from Whatnot?
Yes.
I'm looking to see if you still have that New York Yoda that you said you might be interested in selling me.
Yoda I have.
All right. I like where this is going. So I've got a guy that's got one sealed and bagged. He said he'll sell it for 4,300. Do you have a price in mind? I know yours isn't sealed, so I feel like you got to knock a couple hundred off for that at least.
4K, me was thinking.
Okay, a little Jar Jar-y there, but we'll take it. 4,000. I mean, for 300 more, I can get a sealed one. Would you do 3,500? And I'll raid your Whatnot show.
For you, yes.
Wow. All right. Looks like we got a deal set up for our New York Yoda, fellas. So I'm going to try to get the other 5 figs I need before then. Thank you, I do. So we're about to buy the most expensive figure for this video. He's right there. Just taunting me. Oh, there's a Chrome M&R fig? What the heck? Yo, that's crazy. Anyway, we got to raid Fat Figs, guys. Here we go.
Thank you, P644A1.
Rating with a party of 206.
It's time for him to sell me the New York Yoda.
So Ryan convinced me, Ryan called me up and was like, I need a New York Yoda to complete my collection of every LEGO Star Wars fig ever.
Yes. That would
I
be
got a
something
New
I
York Yoda.
need.
And he's like, I'll only buy it from you on Whatnot. I think this is his stealth way of trying to get me back on Whatnot.
Yeah, it worked, clearly.
All right, Ryan, we're going to do this for 45.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Ask Ryan to co-host. Ryan, you want to jump on while we're doing this?
Oh, yeah, I could do that. Dope. All right, cool. Yeah, that was a good idea. How about that? 3,500, take it or leave it.
We're going to do 4. 4.
I don't know.
Take it or leave it.
How about 4? I could buy a sealed one for
Look at
40,
this.
43 sealed.
Look. All right, I'll do 35. Just because I'm a good guy.
Look at that,
And you
guys.
did twist my arm for like 2 weeks to do this.
I'm ready. I'm ready to get this done with. I still need 5 more figs after this, but this will be the hardest one to get.
All right, so here it goes. Oh, somebody bid. Oh.
All right, 35.50. It's mine. So it looks like
Come on, somebody outbid Ryan.
we are going to be adding New York Yoda to the collection. Marcus, you and I go way back here. Let's not be hasty.
We're somebody with deeper pockets than Ryan. Let's go.
All right, I spent $150 more than I thought I was going to have to, but we got the New York Yoda. Let's go. I cannot believe.
Congratulations. I
Thank
was
you.
going to try to do my Yoda voice, but I've already forgotten how to do it.
Yeah, that's probably for the best.
4K me was thinking.
All these years, I had that one of 3 New York Yoda, and I never had this.
You need another one of these to sit in front of your one of 3 New York Yoda.
That's true. Maybe I'll keep it there, and then when I display it at conventions, I'll put it back in the case or something. You're right. Someone says ship it in a bubble mailer. That's hilarious. Please ship it in a box.
I was going to put it in a paper envelope. Are you good with that?
Yes, that'll be perfect. I couldn't think of a better way to ship it. With just 5 minifigs remaining, I made quick work of the R5-D4 and Boba Fett from the 2015 UCS Slave 1, which I had lost. I also couldn't help myself and bought a little sand green treat. I mean, can you blame me? Look at that. Such an amazing figure. Then I found Commander Praji and the Imperial Navy Gunner using the Whatnot Marketplace. So Staples button, take it away.
That was easy.
And then there was one. Somehow the most elusive minifigure of the entire video has been a mouse droid. I never would have guessed this would be the last figure I was going to buy. Nobody I asked had one. And when they did, it would always be the wrong variant. Like this guy had like 7 of the wrong one. Not helpful for me, but maybe for someone else that got it. Finally, I got a message from Connect the Break who had heard of my troubles and said he could go live and sell me one the next day. It wasn't going to be easy though, because everyone kind of knew what was up at this point. We're going to buy the final fig I need, though. I'm so ready for this. Yes, the mouse droid. Let's go. Someone said run it up to 200. That's crazy. 300. Dude, I hope people don't bid me up because I have to have this. $20? Oh my god. I'm putting my max bid in at $50. If someone outbids me at 50, honestly, they can have it. And I'm just going to lie and say that I bought it, but I'll take it out of my collection. 33 for a mouse droid that's like 8 pieces. 39. Oh my god. They know I got that Whatnot credit. This is bad. I need to get another account. 47. Oh. Stop the count. Stop the count. 50. Oh. My max bid has been reached. 50. I can't believe they got to my max bid.
I think your collection is now complete.
My collection is complete. So they said, what a steal. All right, we've now bought all of the minifigs that we need. We're going to get all of the packages together and unbox them. I am so excited to see it all together.
All right, Ryan, you said mail it as cheaply as possible. So I was going to put it in an envelope, but I thought I could just slap it to the shipping label and mail it like that. Let me know how it arrives.
All right, we've been waiting a long time for this. Finally have all of the packages in from Whatnot, and we're gonna unbox them and complete our LEGO Star Wars minifig collection. Gorgeous. I don't even know where to start. I do know where we need to end though. Here it is. Fat Figs, the last box that we will open, and this one will have the New York Yoda, hopefully. Did I get scammed on Whatnot? I don't know if they want me to say that. Beautiful. All right, first box here, we've got the Imperial bubble wrapped. Oh my goodness. Come on. All right, so I think we have an Imperial Navy Trooper and an Imperial Gunner. So that seems to be our split for this first box. 2 down, many more to go. Need some sort of receptacle for all of this. We'll just keep dropping them in cups as we go. I think that will be the move. Next box here. Whew. All right, looks like this guy threw us in some extras with an extra Chewbacca and Droideka there, but what we really wanted was this Droideka from 2024. So that one is now added to the collection. These guys we will put aside, I suppose. Next, we've got, oh, it's Neil. And then they sent me a little pin that says no rules. That's pretty fitting, I think. So maybe we'll put that on, actually. I'm not a pin wearer usually, so we gotta figure this out. Hopefully I don't stab myself. Oh my God, this is scary. Okay, it worked. I got it. It's on. All right, we're good. Well packed, but now Neil will be also going into the collection. Next. This seems overkill for what is probably like 2 minifigs inside, so I'm kind of excited to see what we got. Okay, it is overkill. Pick a penguin. You are overkill, my man. Actually, no, it's not overkill because this one has Jedi Bob. So of course you want to go to extra lengths to protect Jedi Bob, but Jedi Bob and Fern here to go into the collection. And then it looks like he also sent us some extras with a penguin torso, a lightsaber, a little Arctic penguin, I guess, or something, and then a tile. So thank you. Oh, this one says thank you from Robert. So I think this one came from Robert Maynard. Wow, fancy packaging with the information on there. Like email me if you have a problem. We've got our Simpsons. There we go. These I bought extra. These don't count towards the minifig collection. And then we do have the Night Trooper with the extra Night Trooper that I bought. So we'll throw the extra one off to the side there. And then we'll take our 2 figs for the collection, dump them in. Oh my goodness. We got an Antoine Walker with the dinosaur mask extra minifig. That's insane. Very cool, very cool. Thank you, Robert. Actually, might just add him to the background right now. Why not? Throw him up here. There he is. Beautiful. All right, from the Yellow Brick Road Co. here. Oh, we got a sticker. May as well throw it on. From the Yellow Brick Road Co. Add that sticker on, and then we've got a couple of our ARC 170 clone pilots from this year, so we'll dump those into the minifig cup. Oh, I know what this one is. It's from Maddie's Minifigures. This should be Ayla, and it is indeed Ayla Sakura. This is one of those older minifigs that we needed, but yeah, this is much better than the yellowed one that I have in the collection upstairs, so replacing her was a good idea. Next up, let's see, we got a few in here actually. Couple Lukes and the Qui-Gon. Dump all that out. Got Holiday Luke, Return of the Jedi Luke, and Qui-Gon with the poncho, but without the like rare reddish brown beard, because I didn't need that one. Clone Cadet, Anakin in his little snow outfit. Got the 2 Rebel Troopers from the Battle Pack last year, and then it actually looks like another sticker from Brick Wizard. How about that? I hope we get more stickers. This is fun. Who is it? Who's it gonna be? I can't tell. Looks like a clone trooper, and I did not. Oh, that's what it is. How many weapons did he send me? This is way more weapons than I would ever need. So we got the clone trooper pilot here. That was another replacement one, and then a ton of extra weapons we'll throw off to the side here. But there we go. Ooh, this is gonna be a big one. This is from Jelly Figs. There's a lot in here. Here we go. Dump it out. There we go, lots more figures to add on. Now, I think I did accidentally buy a duplicate of like the ISB agent, so we'll figure that out in a minute, but you can see this is a ton of figures towards the collection, so this is really dope. Dump all these in here if they'll even fit now. Might need my next cup. Yeah, that's gonna fill up that one. Get the next cup going. All right, getting into our pile of boxes here with New York Yoda still looming at the bottom. Very excited for that. Ooh. Whoa, whoa, no peeking now. This one is from Sasquatch. I remember buying these from him, so Maybe we did get 5. Oh no, he threw in he threw me an extra Night Trooper. So I've actually gotten 2 extra Night Troopers from this video for the Thrawn's army, actually. So we'll throw him off to the side. But we needed the Ezra, the Thrawn, the Darkseid Rey, and the Darth Jar Jar there for the collection. Oh, we'll take it. We got it. That's a lot of bubble wrap. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. It's our extra Kashyyyk Trooper that we bought for the Clone Army. Had to have it when in Rome, you know. But what we really were there for was this 2015 UCS Boba Fett, because I somehow lost the other one. So throw him in there. And oh, there's one more thing in here. R5D4. How could I forget? So important. So important. That was a hard one to track down too. So throw him in there. Get the bubble wrap out of the way. Bricks and Minifigs, South Carolina. Let's see what we got. This is way overkill packing. Way over, I'm not gonna lie, way overkill. You don't have to do this. It says, thank you for your order. If you're ever in the Clemson area, they used the wrong YOR. They used the wrong YOR. Why would they use the wrong YOR? Feel free to swing by. Shout out the vlogs. Bam Clemson. The wrong YOR though. All right, we got the Blue Milk Luke. I can't even be bothered to care though because they used the wrong YOR. So, you know, let's figure that out next time. All right, from Nick, let's see what we got from Nick here. Ooh, the Max Rebo, QTKT, Jango Fett with the arm printing. Here's that ISB agent I said I got 2 of, so we'll just throw him off to the side. The other clone pilot. Put all these in here, a lot of them. KO, Cal Kestis, 9 Nub, Andor, so a lot more figures from Nick here that we were able to add in. So that is awesome. Looks like we have 3 boxes left, which this is what did I buy that's gonna be in a box this big? I'm very excited to figure that one out. This box is even pretty big, I'm not gonna lie. It's nice to see a lot of sellers packing like crazy well. Oh, right, my $20 Qui-Gon foil pack. And then we had, oh, we bought a ton. Who is this from? I think we lied about our winning streak. He says that we won 17 in a row. So it must not have been 20 like we had in the video, but I'm not changing it now. See you at Brickworld. Oh, about that. Oh, it's Jandern, duh. All right, well, all of these came from Jandern, so let's see what we've got from our winning streak. We've also got all of these. Oh, well, almost forgot Salacious Crumb in there. And then we've got all of these. And then, oh, extras. We'll get to the extras in a second. Just wait on that. We got, oh my God, it just keeps coming. All of these and all of these. All of that from Jandern. I think Jandern is gonna need his own cup for all of the figures that we got from him, because there's no way all of those are gonna fit in the previous cup. I don't even know if they'll all fit in this cup. That's 20 of the figures right in there. Let's go. And then extras. I don't know what that stuff is, but it looks like cool printed tiles. A printed Jandern Bricks tile, Carbonite. This must be a custom. There's no way he sent me a genuine white boba, because that'd be worth hundreds of dollars. Yeah, it's definitely a custom mold for that headpiece and print, but very cool. Like, you know, basically a sig fig, although, you know, kind of weird to have your sig fig just be the straight up white Boba Fett. And then we've got some business cards, I guess. None of these are these stickers? Oh my goodness. Sticker me up. Get ready. How many do we have? I think he sent us a lot of stickers. This is good, because I've been looking forward to adding to my sticker collection here. This is exactly what I was hoping for. So I think if you guys scan this, it'll probably take you to Jandern's account or something. I'm not really sure. I didn't really check. That's probably bad. You never know where these QR codes could take you. But, you know, we'll run with it. So yeah, those are all the stickers. These ones are not stickers, so they're basically as good as trash. Oh, this one's a glow-in-the-dark little mini blaster. That is really cool. Thank you, Jandern. That's dope. That's really cool. Definitely a nice one for the collection. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Didn't see this here. This can't be an official Lego. There's no way. It's a glow-in-the-dark super battle droid. No, this is not official Lego, but still very, very cool. It kind of glows. But yeah, really cool stuff. Thank you, Jandern. Nice additions to the collection here. So let's move on to the next box. The biggest box of the entire video from Eric. So let's see what we got from him. I don't know why this box is so big. Obviously, he just reused like a Lego box, so maybe that's just happenstance. Oh, right. It's from Connect the Brick. So if you guys remember, I had a lot of trouble finding this guy, the mouse droid. Might have heard of him. On that stream afterwards, I didn't show it in the video, but I bought more stuff because I couldn't help myself. He had a lot of cool stuff. So 2005 Clone Pilot keychain. Oh yeah. This I got a really good deal on. I'll tell you what it was. Let's see. Yeah, I think I paid $74 for this brand new sealed in box. So I thought that was a good deal. Brand new, looks great. Not that I really needed more, I guess, but like I said, a lot in this video, when in Rome. Did they change the packaging for this, or was it always like this? I thought the pen packaging was not this thin. Oh, well, I guess it's not sealed anymore. It's the 2002 Episode 2 Clone Trooper pen. I guess this is all just extra stuff. The extra pile, really not looking too pretty over there. So far, this should be like 74 of the minifigs, I think, which would leave us with one to go from Fat Figs in this box here. The most expensive minifig I needed, hopefully the most expensive minifig I will ever again have to buy for my collection. Like I have them all now, right? Unless another one comes along that's more expensive, I shouldn't have to pay more money for anything else. Ooh, I forgot I bought this. That's cool. Now you see all the extra stuff that I couldn't help myself. Some Fat Figs 2x2 tiles, not bad. Not a sticker though. I'm kidding, I'm pretty sure it's in here. I did have a little mini heart attack and I thought I couldn't find him. Getting down to the wire on this to find the New York Yoda in here, holy crap. Wow. All these years I have not had a New York Yoda and I finally have him. It's finally over. No more chase, nothing else to desire, nothing left to live for. I've got it all. What's the point now? Am I supposed to like fake being like super duper excited or something? Is that what's supposed to happen right now in like most normal videos? I don't feel the way I thought I would. Maybe I was more excited like buying it than I am receiving it, if that makes sense. I mean, it's a New York Yoda, all right. I think I'm underselling it now on purpose. I think I've gotten in my own head too much. Definitely got to have him with the big guy here. New York Yoda with New York Yoda. I mean, well, what a combination of things here. It looks so cool to have them together. But obviously this guy's gonna end up in the minifig case here in just a moment. But yeah, just really cool to finally get these two together. I'm happy, but I'm not ecstatic. I didn't know it would just make me feel empty to complete my LEGO Star Wars minifig collection. Like it's weird. It's very weird. This is a lifelong goal I've just achieved on camera and I don't feel the way I thought I would. What a weird thing. I don't know, like I'm actually like so trying to wrap my brain around this whole idea. Like I just got every LEGO Star Wars minifig. That's pretty cool, I guess. I guess the only thing left to do is to put them all in the display cases and see it all together. Okay, all right, I cut. All right, so I got every minifigure put in the cases except for these 9 right here from 2025. And unfortunately, didn't have enough space in the existing case. It just didn't fit. So I'm gonna have to get another case to collect more of the 2025 and of course beyond figures going forward. So I guess we'll just place these guys down here for now. I think that'll work. I went ahead and replaced the figures that needed to be replaced, like the 2015 UCS Boba Fett is in there, the Clone Pilot is in there, and then I also swapped out the Anakin and Ayla Secura there. So got everything swapped out. And then finally, the last figure that I needed for the collection, the New York Yoda. I placed him in and I felt like a different man. So life is good now. Now that I have every LEGO Star Wars minifigure, it's actually insane to stand in front of because it felt so incomplete before. I knew I was missing things. I knew some things were damaged. And now that it's not that way, it's pretty incredible. So this has been my journey to complete my LEGO Star Wars minifigure collection using Whatnot. Who knows what's next? Maybe I'll sell them all on Whatnot one day. If you guys want to check out Whatnot, do so with my link in the description below. You get a $15 credit to use towards your first purchase. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. And you can check out more LEGO Star Wars content on the end screen now.